Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I'm a white nerd, and I'm angry. Now, I'm ranting about something that just pisses me off, you know? Something that just ticks everybody off. And you know who's on my naughty list today? That is Joey Logano, also known as F-Tard, of racing. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I ranting about this now when it was 2 weeks ago? Because with Martinsville coming up, I think we need to review how Martinsville will be out. So we're first going to talk about why I'm pissed off with Joey Logano. Now, Joey Logano is a Penske crybaby like Brad Keselowski. He just complains when they get wrecked. And it's like, you turned me around in the snow, and I was going to take the lead from Jeff Gordon. I'm going to throw a water bottle at you the next time I see you. What Joey Logano did was pretty wrong. He magically bobbled his car up the racetrack, sending Denny Hamlin to a safer barrier. Non-safer barrier wall. Ouch. Probably at about 130 miles per hour. And, you know, I met the guy. I met him at my dad's work over in Green. And I support Denny a lot. So you piss off my driver, you piss off me. And you know, if I were in NASCAR, I would turn Joey Logano's ass into the fence. And of course, NASCAR doesn't have the balls to say, you know, Joey Logano was in the wrong. He should be suspended for a while. He sent a fellow driver to the hospital. I would think that's pretty good. In spite of all of that, Denny Hamlin suffers an L1 compression fracture in his back. That's why he had to collapse, because his back couldn't support the weight of his body. Due to that, he will be out for 6 weeks, at least. Mark Martin drives the car. And Mark Martin, I'm not saying this to be rude, but you're too old to be driving a NASCAR. You're starting 35th. 35th. You used to be up in the 15th. Where did you go this time? Anyway, back to the Hamlin Logano. All this started when Denny Hamlin bumped Logano at Bristol, right? Yeah, you remember that. And Joey Logano, like the dickhead he is, can't let it go. So, he was like, hey man, hey Denny, yeah, I'm coming for you. Well, he's not coming because I never really see him, so that's usually not a factor. Then, out of Club Speedway, he turns Denny Hamlin to the wall and made him suffer an injury that will be remembered as a dickhead he is. Yes, if there's some people being offended by my swearing, I'm sorry. But honestly, you gotta use some swearing in some of your YouTube videos to make a point. And you know, he's like, you know, when he was telling the story, he hides his face with his sunglasses, not having the balls to show his eyes and say, he's like, yeah, I did it. He shouldn't have done what he did. And that's racing. Because I'm a dick. And then Tony Stewart gets all mad at him because, honestly, Logano was purposely blocking Stewart over. And, you know, I like that Stewart wanted to beat him up. It should be no different in hockey. Let them have at it, NASCAR. Let them have at it. And, you know, Logano was so brave that he threw a water bottle full of Gatorade. Energy drinks can kill you, don't you know? But when you throw it at somebody, you're not really gonna get anything out of that. You little dickhead. And Logano fans, you're stupid, honestly. So, anyway, actually a story about that. What I know is what I know. Denny Hamlin out for 6 races? Possibly, yes. Now, Joey McMofo probably will be beaten up by Stewart at the end of the race. That's what I'm assuming. Because he would. And, you know, Stewart is getting gunned for him. Logano starts 4th. Stewart starts mid-pack, like 26th. And I would love to see them have at it, and somebody gets suspended. Hope it's Joey Logano, because, you know, he should have never came into NASCAR. Never. But we made our own mistake. You know, that Roger Penske guy has his back. You know why? Because he's straight as a rainbow. He's wet for Logano. So wet that he pees his pants every time you see him. So they may go behind a NASCAR hauler and just go, ugh. He's a good driver, and I respect him. Fool. No, don't take him out. He just did a wrong mistake. I know that because he's Logano. Well, what we Hamlin fans saw was the most stupidest thing ever. You don't send a guy into a fence where he could get hurt. My God, if I were Denny Hamlin, when I got in the house, I would bust his ass. Hey, Logano, I sold all my NASCARs that I bought from you to my friend. Yeah, so I don't have any of your bullcrap 22 cars anymore. I sold them. Illegally. What you gonna do? You can't come to my house and sue me for ranting about you, Logano. You can't do that because you don't know where I live. I'll give you a hint. I live overseas, get a boat, and drown in the water. That way we don't have to look at your ugly face, you Oreo. Ha, ha, ha. And now that's all my play cousins. I love you like a play cousin. 85,000. Change up.